So the question number 2 is express the following linear equations in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and indicate the values of a, b, c in each case. So this question is just like the example number 1 that we already did before. So let us suppose if we are talking about the very first part, as we can see over here, we have 2x plus 3y which is equal to 9.3y. So let us suppose we are starting with the very first part. We have 2x plus 3y which is equal to 9.35. So we have to transpose 9.35 towards the other side. So it would be like 2x plus 3y plus of, or we can say minus of 9.35 is equal to 0. Furthermore, we can express it as 2x plus of 3y plus of minus of 9.35 is equal to 0. Again, we can compare this particular equation with the ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 formation. So if we are comparing this equation with ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then we can say the value of a, b and c is nothing but actually is equal to, let us suppose if I am comparing it with that equation, so a will be 2, B will be 3 and C is nothing but minus of 9.35. So if we are comparing this equation with that equation, so ABC is nothing but equivalent to this. So this is nothing but the solution set of the very first part, and we already have expressed it into the formation of AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. This is the expression, or this is the general formation of the equation in this form, and this is nothing but the value of A, B and C. Now let's just move on further toward the second part. So the second part is x minus of y by 5 minus of 10 is equal to 0. So first of all, let's just take the LCM over here. So if we'll take the LCM over here, then we can write it into the formation of 5. So it would be 5 of x minus of 5 of y minus of 5 into 10 is nothing but 50, which is equal to 0. Now let's just take this 5 towards the other side, or we can say transpose 5 on the RHS side. Then if we'll transpose this 5 towards the other side, then this equation will be 5x minus of 5y minus of 50, which is nothing but is equal to 0. Furthermore, we can express it into the formation of 5x plus of minus of 5 of y plus of minus of 50 is equal to 0. So this is nothing but the formation of this equation into ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Furthermore, we can compare this equation with this equation, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And if we'll compare this equation with that equation, then we can say the value of a over here is nothing but 5, the value of b is minus 5, the value of c is nothing but minus of 50. So hence at the end what we can say, the value of a is nothing but 5, the value of b is nothing but minus of 5, the value of c is nothing but minus of 50. So for this second part, we can say A is 5, B is minus 5, C is minus of 50. Now let's just move on further towards the other parts. Let's just move on further towards the third part. The third part is nothing but x is equal to 3y. So it is x is equal to 3y. So first of all, as we can see over here, if it is x is equal to 3y, then we can write this particular equation as first of all into the formation of x minus 3y is equal to 0. And we do know that there is an inavailability of constant, so it means we can write it into the formation of x minus 3y plus 0 is equal to 0. Furthermore, we can write it as x plus minus 3y plus 0 is equal to 0. So if we'll compare this equation with this equation, then we can say a is nothing but 1, B is nothing but minus of 3, C is nothing but 0. So this is the value of A, B and C in the third part. Let's just talk about the fourth part. It is y minus 2 is equal to 0. Furthermore, we can express it into the formation of y plus minus 2 is equal to 0. Furthermore, we do not have the x variable over here. We can write it as 0 into x plus of y plus of minus of 2 is equal to 0. Furthermore, we can write it as 1 of y, because if we have only y variable, then the coefficient of y will be nothing but 1. Now let's just compare this particular equation Now let's just compare this particular equation with the equation this one. So if we'll compare it, so the value of A is 0, the value of B is 1, the value of C is nothing but minus of 2. So this is all about the representation of all these equations into the formation of AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, and the values, that is A, B and C in the equation AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0.